Hello, Sagittarius. Today is you read from July the 8th all the way to July the 22nd. And I will look into your love life and get some general energies at the end. If you like the video, please leave a sub and thumbs up if you can. Really needed those. And let's start your read. Let's looking at your career first. See what's going on in your career. For your career, you have Two of Wands reverse, Tower reverse, and Ace of Wands. For clarifications, have a look. You got Six of Wands, King of Wands reverse, King of Swords reverse, and King of Wands. And for bottom of the card, you have the Chariot and the Love verse reverse. So it's actually such a Sagittarius thing, cause as you can see, you have like, I think you are in like a moment of time that you have to really chalk whatever you already done. It's like, I think you have some sort of assets. If it's not asset, it's some sort of goals or something you already did, like say a project or anything. Then I think for the next 2 weeks, it's like a time that you have to start something new. Let's say you are in a company. Let's say even though let's say you are not in, even though you're not even work at the moment, right? You don't have a job. You're looking for a job. So let's say one by one. So if you let's say if you're working right now, then in a way that maybe your work will give you like a new project, or the old one for you is like it just, it lost the taste for you. It's like you don't really want this anymore. It's something that is like you just can't be bothered to continue, so you want something new, which you have the momentum to get something new. And the reason why you don't want them, because you actually want success in your work life, but the thing that actually so what you're working on or worked before that don't bring you that. It's something that just got stuck. It's like a lot of problem. You just emotionally don't want to do them anymore, so you want to keep pushing forward, like who you are, basically, Sagittarius. You always want something new. You want challenge. You have full passion, but it just how it's definitely how I say. It's like it's definitely that really typical way of you doing things is you make up your mind, but it's not like a deep thought, perfectly balanced, logical mindset. But all you know is I need something new, but you're not really thinking about, is this right or is this wrong? No. But you have like a goal. The goal is I want something new. And once you have that goal, you're just like, you know what, I don't care. Like I will just do it for a career. So I will draw one more card, just have a look. But I will say that if anything, for the next 2 weeks, you will get something new. You will definitely starting something new. I will say you probably will get rid of all the old energies regardless. Yeah, well, yeah, you definitely gonna be a new cycle. Like whatever in the past is the past. So for your work life, so for the next 2 weeks, you start something new. Everything will be. I don't want to say everything will be fine, but definitely going to be fine. But it's not really fun because when you're doing something new, right? You can't really guarantee if this is gonna work or not. But since we are fortunate here, I will just say it's gonna be work out for you, at least in some aspect that you cannot balance yourself out in a way, right? Like you really don't not gonna think about this twice, because this is what I want to do. That's the most important part. This is what I have to do and what I wanted to do, instead of just stuck with the old thing, with all these problems, troubles. Yeah, like it can be like a relationship, because we do have like people's card here, right? Like God King of Swords. So maybe there's someone from your job that pisses you off so hard that to a point you're just like, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with this person anymore. I'm gonna do something new. So maybe you will change a job. Honestly, I will say maybe you will change a job, or maybe you will quit your job and start something new. But regardless, as long as you're starting something new, it doesn't really matter what's the new thing gonna be, right? It literally just doesn't matter in that case. Okay, so that's how it is. Just realized my camera freeze, but yeah, so I think that's what it is. So as long as it's something new, everything will be fine. Okay, so let's looking at your love life. Have a look. Love life, Knight of Cups, upright, Page of Swords reverse, and Nine of Coins. Okay. Clarify. Have a look. Yeah, you and you have Knight of Wands upright and the Devil reverse. I will just draw one more card straight away. I leave the Devil here, but we'll draw one more card here. Yeah, it's all about, I think whatever happened in your love life before, it's like kind of pressure that everything was like, it doesn't make any sense to you. Like you probably with someone, I have a feeling that you getting rid of your I will say acts now, since it's more like, if you get rid of the person becomes the ex, right, not current. So it's basically all about releasing the pressure. I think you probably just been through like a really chaotic, kind of exhausting love life. Maybe you just, when you get in like a relationship with this person, maybe you wouldn't think too much about it. You wasn't really thinking too much. You're just like, you know what, is a lady or a man, sure, I will just go ahead and deal with it. Then after a while, you're just like, you know what, I rather just go with my friend. Like, I was like, I don't want this anymore. Like love life is yeah, sure, whatever. So I have a strong feeling that maybe I think you start your thing with this person in like a sex life. Kinda. It starts from there. Maybe a one night, maybe, but what is that? Even though it's not a one night, it's probably starting with like a body attached first, and after a while, you're just like, this person is not. It's just not my person. So you know what? Boohoo. Boohoo. Just you're not my type. See you later. So the whole next 2 weeks is for you to release the pressure. You don't want to deal with this thing anymore. But you know what? It's success. Like both money and emotional wise, you're happy about it. As soon as you get rid of her or him, then you're just like, you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine by myself. I'm really fine by myself. I don't need all this. So yeah, it's not that bad. So let's go to general energy. Let's have a look. Anything missing? Maybe have a look. Boom, boom, boom. So look, even in conclusion of the whole career and love read, before I even draw the general energy, it's literally gave me a oral feeling of the next weeks for you to release everything in your life. That it's actually a good move for you, because you're Sagittarius, you're fire sign, you just lock off. I don't know, you never lack of passion, but you lack of stabilities, right? You know why? And I think you get that by doing new things, and you get that to yourself, right? Like you and yourself are encouraged that you want to move on, okay? And that's actually the way for you to just make a chaotic situation into like a pretty good outcome, it's good. It's good enough for Sagittarius, and yeah. And this the thing I love about this is this actually follows your nature of your personality. It's not like let's say fire sign try to just stay in the corner and not doing anything and cry about things. It's really fits in you. Momentum, your motivation, everything. So blah blah blah. So you got 12 wands reverse. You got fourth pentacles reverse, and you got ace of cups. And in clarifications, you got 8 of wands reverse, you got queen of wands reverse, and you got king of pentacles reverse. So I think this is more of the it's actually, if you're talking about general energies, right? I will just get one more. So if you're talking about general energies, it's more, you see how many people's cards are over here? I think this is the perfect general energy, like combination of it. So what's going on is, based on your love read, I would say you probably haven't. Okay, if I was saying it's someone from the past, or maybe someone you know for a short time, right? Like, I have a strong feeling that for the next 2 weeks you'll meet someone new, and whatever I just said before gonna happen, right? So you meet someone new, everything's fine, then you're realizing this person is not it, and you get rid of him, you get rid of this person, and you're just like, you know what, it's fine. Like I'm happy by myself, right? For the money part, you don't really satisfy of whatever you already did or do, and why is that you just like, you know what, I'm not let other person actually ruin my career or whatever. So you know what, I will just not gonna accept that. Like, even like how I say it's like, let's say before you're like a full denial of whatever. Let's say you don't like dog, then someone have a dog and want you to pet the dog, you're just no, I don't want to do it. Then after a while he was like, pet the dog, you're just I don't want to do it, it's fine, but I don't want to do it. You see the difference? It's like a no, and maybe yeah, but still no. It's like that. I mean, even the outcome is no, but you kind of changing to a way that you're just like, you know what, maybe I should just give myself a chance somehow. That's generally what I feel right now. But regardless, for the next 2 weeks, I mean, definitely lots of new things in all over your life, actually. Like, a love life is gonna be like a whole hell of story, and your career gonna be just on a new path, honestly. So I mean, do I have to draw extra cards for this? I don't think so. It's actually pretty clear. I don't really need it. I guess I will draw one more here. Just draw a random one for your love read. Just a random one. Photograph. Looking for your photo. Missing you. Negotiate. Wait, no. I have no idea what that word even means, but make new memories. Make new memories, right? So, and you are looking for a photo missing you. So, well, it's really based on your story at that point. If it's someone old, that's what will happen. If someone new, that's what I just said, right? So, yeah, it should be okay. I mean, I'm not saying anything like forgiveness. So I guess it's old persons, and so you probably just, I think that's probably a lot. Like, I think even your career, like, I feel you deal with a lot of old energy, like a renew old energy in the next 2 weeks, which probably is the main style or main theme of the next 2 weeks. So yeah, I think that's about it, isn't it? So I think this is your read, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. Well, maybe next 2 weeks. Next 2 weekend, I guess. And I will see you next time. Bye.